Welcome back to Castaton, ladies and gentlemen. Last time we looked at J-Mace, Spy, but now we're gonna look at Kappy, the Mad Machines enthusiast, regular admin, talented guy, helps out with a bunch of stuff. Very happy to have him in the community, so let's see what he does. He's also a fairly decent player with great game knowledge from what I've seen and game sense and stuff like that. So I probably won't be yelling at him at all, I think. Because I think his decisions makes a lot of sense. Yeah, so far not much to go in. It's just like the middle fight here. He's just running around shooting people with the Babyface's blaster. Of course, it's buffed in the Balancemod, so you don't lose the speed as much, and you don't have as much speed either. So he's just doing chip damage, and look at that. He's standing on the point ×2. Walks off it because they're about to capture, and he's looking for like anything to help build his speed. That's probably why he's using the cleaver. And also why he's using the 3-rune blade, you know, the Boston Basher remake or the reskin, because he can help build, and if he gets like a lucky hit on someone else, he can actually maintain the speed on the Babyface's blaster. So he has gotten some speed, all right, and now that he has gotten his speed, he needs to do something with it. So I think we'll see that his aggression tunes up here. Yeah, he just runs in, sees the medic, but it's very hard to do when there's a mini sentry there. So he just runs on the point, does a little capture. I think that was just to distract, because that was a deliberate touch. Like, he absolutely 100% meant to touch the point there. So now he switched to heavy, using the Balancemod favorite, the Natasha, and the eviction notice. I saw what weapon he was, but I forgot which secondary he had. Was it the... Yeah, it was the normal sandwich. So he's going for less DPS, but more mobility as a heavy. And it's not a lot more mobility, but he could be enough to make a difference whether you live or not. So he's just doing damage here, just chip damage, and then he gets destroyed. I think he got... So here's what happened, right? Because of how the gas passer works, I wanted to make it sure that like the gas passer explodes even if you kill someone, right? Because before I fixed it, if someone was covered in gas and they were standing in a group and you either backstabbed or headshot them, they wouldn't explode. So what I did is that if you're a sniper and the enemy is covered in gas and you shoot them, the gas explodes and kills them, and you get no credit as the sniper. It's just like a hard-coded thing. Could probably be done a bit more elegantly, but it was the like the way I approached it was to make it 100% sure that you get the kill and they don't suddenly survive a backstab or something. So he's using this to do a lot of micro spacing with heavy, because keep in mind the if you see, can we see the stats here? Yeah, so I'm trying to keep the stats on the screen here a little bit. So you have like 5% faster move speed while deployed, and you do get the disciplinary action speed buff whenever you hit something. So you're the fastest heavy when you're shooting someone. Like, you're actually slightly faster than if someone's whipping you. But then, like, you do the less damage and you don't have the... Yeah, so now he switched off, I think. He switched to, I think, regular minigun. Yeah. Normal minigun, because the positioning thing didn't work. And if you land in any sort of heavy versus heavy fight, and it's even, you will always lose with Natasha. So that's probably why he switched, because he wasn't able to get too much with this. So here, I think this heavy made a big mistake here, because, like, yeah, I super dead. Arctic Man, bit of an overextension there. Also, the eviction notice gives a slight speed buff with a cooldown whenever you are switching to it, which makes it like it's not as good. Oh, he's gonna get stabbed. So I think that's what happened there too. I think he got okay. Let's see what happens. I want to make sure that that's what happened, because sometimes you can be a bit confused, like, why did I die? And whenever you get killed by the gas passer, let's see, who it is. There he is. Alright, so Kappy is gonna run through here, right? And look at his head, like he has... Fuck. Damn it. Ah, I fat fingered the button. I have like normal speed and really, really fast speed right next to each other. Alright, here we go. Back again. I'm sorry, Kappy. Alright, see. There he is. Alright, so... Okay. See, now he's covered in gas, right? He has like 300 health. So here he comes, and he gets backstabbed, and you see the spy kills him, but he doesn't get the kill. That's because he was covered in gas. So there's probably a better way to do it, but right now it works well, and you kind of rob snipers and spies on your team for kills. Because it will look like it was the pyro that killed you. So, because I don't know how to trigger the like the explosion function itself, I don't know how to trigger that. So if I knew, I wouldn't have used this wonky method. But yeah, so far it's pretty standard heavy play here. This is where blue team almost loses. I think Kappy is also like a pretty good anchor, like somewhere you can just like keep pushing. So he's standing around here for a little while it goes down, and let's see if he's more careful this time. So he sees it. Look at this, very good positioning. He uses like the terrain. Just keep in mind that if you can barely see them, then they can't hit you as well. So your chip damage, checking for spies. Yep, very good, makes sense. I don't think I would have checked for spies there, but he has gotten stabbed a couple of times. And then yep, doing a bunch of damage. He's gonna back out of here now, I think. Or yeah, he backs out. Yep. A bit later than optimal, but he still lives, and his medic lives as well, and Uber is forced. I think yeah, it's English bot or something, and it's this important dispenser pick. Yeah, he doesn't kill it just yet. Now he does. Dispenser down, push. It gets shot by Resurrest, which we saw in another episode. Then he switches to this, and keep in mind, like, the speed pad makes you run faster based off your current speed. So if you switch to the Eviction Notice or Gru, you will run faster than if you didn't. So he's just doing chip damage now, and he remembers like his spy timing pretty good, because last time he did that, he got, I'm not sure why he ate that. Yeah, kill me. Yeah, he wanted to throw it to the medic. Yeah, so he fat fingered that, I think. He totally didn't mean to do that, and then the medic misses some arrows, and here he needs to be careful so he doesn't die, as he dies. Then I wasted your Uber. Let's go, Kappy. Hargadurg. Going back out. He's gonna come in here. Like, this is why Pyro in the front and Heavy in the back is so good, because the Pyro just like softens them up. It doesn't get the kill, and then Heavy chip damage from any range can do it. He's getting bounced a lot, and actually, I think that was the Jamie's lock and load there that actually sent him back, which allowed him to kill the spy. So if the Demo Man was running grenade launcher, the spy would have killed the medic for sure. But instead he fucked them. Goes in here, and a bit of a misfire there. He didn't really stick with the target, which can happen. It's like something that can happen with you as a heavy. There's so many targets, and they keep changing who's the closest and the priority, and you can't really just decide. So in those sort of situations, I would just say, like, just pick a target and kill them. Doesn't matter if they have Vaccinator or not, because you're just gonna die anyway. And there's like that. Just like in that situation, when you engage like that as a heavy, and they just like you run around a corner and they come around a corner, you can't escape. They will literally kill you like every time. Yeah, you just gotta make the most of it. Just pick whoever you think you're gonna kill. There, he bullies the Pyro out of sight, and then he died to Arctic Man's Healing Heater. I think he's been running Healing Heater in the entire game, and now he's on the Soldier. Look at this Soldier Man, the Ghost Soldier Man. Welcome to Source TV spectating in first person only mode. Yeah. So, a couple of rockets here. I'm not entirely sure why he switched though, because his team needs like the heavy for grounded stuff. He might switch back later, I think. But so far, Soldier haven't really done too much. He's trying to just get information, so he's gonna jump up in this window. Nice rocket jump, asshole. And he's gonna go around the side instead. Ooh, catches BJ as he decloaks. That was just a normal spy check. I don't think he hurt him. And then, oh, he's actually running the Conjurer. Alright, cool. And he just pops it right away. There's really no reason to wait with it. So he's gonna go in and try and pressure something. Let's see if he goes for the... Oh, he actually gets the heavy. And then he sees a sniper and... Oh, dude. We saw Resurrest. If Resurrest just body... I'm not sure if he tried to body shot him, but if he body shot him, he would have killed him and lived. So there you go. Some fancy schmancy rocket jump Roonies happening from Kappy's side here. He's gonna go and jump and shoot and... Jump and shoot. So far, so good. Goes in. Probably gonna get... Oh, that was unlucky. He literally landed in front of another soldier. That happens. But he's back. He's running... What is he running now? He's running Conjurer and Shovel, I think. No, Escape Plan. Alright. Never mind. Shows you what I know. Here comes the Conjurer push. Great position to be in. Excellent. A lot of splash, a lot of sustain. He has no one with him, which sucks. A heavy there would have been so good. But yeah. So far, he hasn't really been in a situation where having the shotgun would have helped a lot, so... Makes sense as he's on the Conjurer because it's positioning. And will he live? Like, you know you can air surf, right? You could probably air surf. Yeah, ... I saw it. We saw that, Kappy. We saw how you could have lived and didn't. Alright, so he's gonna go in for a push here. That's a heavy, and he has full health, so he tries to get in front of him. There's the Tropical Greens engineer that we saw, and then you get stuck there and kill the mini sentry. You're gonna jump over a rocket, gonna meet a scout here, and now a shotgun would have been very useful. I still think he would have died though, but he would have hurt the scout more. Okay, let's see. Staying on the soldier. Catches, he sees the spy. The spy is dead. And then he catches the demo as he retreats very low. He saw something there. He's probably gonna go for, okay, so he's not gonna go for a jump. Oh, Enigmas with the reflect there. And he's back on the heavy. Yeah, because I was like, I called it, but it makes sense to go stay heavy. And now he has the healing heater as well. His team has one pyro. So if the enemies are on fire, you should be like, whenever you're using the Balancemod healing heater, you should be like, is the enemy on fire? Then I will only shoot the target that's on fire. Throws the sandwich. Doesn't eat it this time. This is actually a really good spot to be a healing heater because the enemy has to come around the corner. Goes out here, does a lot of shooting. Just the only thing he has to be careful about is his ammo, because it runs out quite quickly. And I think he's gonna go back and get more ammo, but it's just a small pack here. So he's gonna go back and throw this. I think like here, like he's just waiting for ammo. Imagine if you had a dispenser here. GPS, God, stupid engineer, never in the right spot where you need to be. Then he dies, and he's like, where's the fucking dispenser? Yeah, I should have been there, idiot. Alright, Kappy here now on this one. Makes sense, like he stood, like he spent so much time being effectively dead there because he had no ammo and he couldn't do anything. Alright, and... finds the medic. He's probably just gonna go up on the point here, I would assume. Unless he gets overwhelmed. Yeah, it makes sense not to go there just yet, but he's gonna go now and sees a sniper, so I would have just gone to the crate. There's J-May, who was one meat shot away from bringing him down into the red health, and then he also runs out of ammo, and he's like, I don't know! Okay, ammo here, he got it. Throw this to the medic. There's a spy here, just kill the spy. Ooh, not the best tracking, but the spy lives. You should be very wary of that, because he checks his back. See what I mean with like good games? I'm like talking about spies, and then he turns around. Very nice. And just goes back, and he knows his priorities, right? Just throw it to the teammates. Stuff. I think like in situations like this, he would have been better off with a shotgun, because there's so many times like here he just gets zoned out because he's too slow. So if he would have used the shotgun, and he's like, oh yeah, I see that. If he would have used the shotgun, you could actually get gotten the damage, because the shotgun does, you know, surprising amount of damage, and you can tank a lot because you have 300. And it's definitely like a playstyle that not enough heavies are used to. They're just like, healing is better than damage. Which in many cases are true, but there's a lot of cases like here. Oh, he actually, I think he got the hit. Yeah, so he got the speed boost. He actually got major value from the eviction notice. And Enigmas with probably the most optimistic Uber saw I've ever heard. And then he grabs this, and here I would probably just have eaten a sandwich on the point, but medic is there, doesn't matter. And they are moving up here. So Then he got stabbed, of course. I think that's the first time he's gotten... No, the second time he's gotten stabbed. And he went the wrong way with the teleporter. That's fine. He realized quickly because he just looks at the map and he's like, I will attack red. I'm in blue base. That is my base. Oh, that was a trick stab. That was a legit trick stab. Let's go back and see that again. I think that's a textbook trick stab where he walks out of your range and then stabs you, or walks out of your like comfortable range. All right, so let's see here. There he is. There's our boy Kappy, the man, the legend. So he goes in here, and there's a spy. So we're just gonna go into third person here. Keep in mind this is what the server sees, so he stays here, shoots, and sees the spy. And yeah, I would say that's a pretty convincing. That was actually like a backstab. He was behind him when he died, as opposed to the other stab we saw in an early episode where he was literally in front of him. Yeah. Or what was HiGPS doing there? Looking forward to seeing his POV if he was in the original 11 that was in this play here. He goes, just shoot some stuff. Sniper, yeah, better not. Big misses on his medic. Actually gets the kill. That's where they asked in the most Skyrim way possible, where did you come from? Never should have come here. So moving up here, repositioning, getting like this is the micro positioning that the eviction notice in the Balancemod is so good at. It's really fun to use, however it can be a bit risky. Kappy, this is boring. He gets immediately stabbed. Oh boy. Just don't go into melee range. True. Oh, it's a bit hard when you literally spawn, you walk 1 meter and then you're stabbed. Like, it's not like you can... It's like, very rarely your first thought is, I'm gonna check my back the instant I get out of a teleporter. So he's using this. He's taking a lot of damage, but I think he will live here. And then he goes for the very safe health pack sandwich instead of sandwich health pack. Makes sense. I think either would have been fine there. Because like if you do sandwich health pack, you can refill your sandwich and then throw it, and then the health pack stays out longer and is bigger than if you would have just taken it. But that is minor details. He's just gonna... Yeah, I think that's... Oh yeah, that's the HiGPS sentry up there that he can't really do anything about. So we're back on the soldier. So he tried the heavy. He couldn't really deal with the sentry. Catches scout back here, but he's not gonna be able to chase. There's the Spache just fucking running like a crazy mad lad that he is. And he gets covered in the gas and then moves on. And he's dead. Overextension, but you're a soldier, you can do that. It's fine. Goes out here, runs into another front line. Yeah, he's been very unlucky. Now he goes demo, because demos are good at shooting stuff. It's the only class that can shoot stuff that I can't see, right? Or have a line of sight to. So it's important to have patience, and catching a scout is hard. And when you're focusing on it, that's when you get backstabbed. Didn't call out the backstab timing there, because didn't feel like a backstab was going to happen. Oh, Kappy actually kills Ham there. Biggest betrayal in the history of betrayals. Caesar was like, damn, that was the worst betrayal than when my son stabbed me in the back. And everyone in the server was like, true. God damn it, you're dying to BJ a lot. Holy shit. Kappy. We're not gonna see a rage pyro, are we? I don't hope so. God, Kappy, you're losing like every fight really quickly. Holy shit. What are you doing? You started off so well. What have you divulged into? Alright, so he's gonna go for a jump here. Doesn't like hit his face on the pole there. Suppressing fire. Watch out for a backstab. Watch out for a backstab. Watch out for a backstab. This is scary. This bike can kill you at any time. You need health. You need health. 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 You're not gonna fire to death. Buta. Buta killed you. Are you gonna? Oh my God, Kappy! How many times are you gonna die? Fucking collect yourself, Jesus. You're playing Demo Man like I am, which is very poorly. Oh my god, what's happening? Okay. Well, area secured, I guess. Also got the control points. Sees something down there. It's gonna go and investigate. Gonna lay out a bunch of. I think he's also just him here, right? No, he has his medic and scout with the shorts up. Here I would have just backed. Yep, and then he backs right away. Check your back. Look around. You're so focused. You could. Okay, unless BJ was dead, he could have got stabbed. But damn, that was some a lot of times where he got stabbed by BJ there. Finally kills that Tropical Greens. I think Tropical Greens actually could have killed Kappy there if he was more comfortable in the one-on-one matchup with the Demo Man. I keep saying this, but I'll say it again in case you haven't heard it. Like if you're fighting a Demo Man and he has stickies out, you run forward, and if he has grenade launcher out, you run back. You just got to be careful where like his sticky is gonna land, so you don't like. So when you run back, when he has grenades, you don't run over the stickies. So it's gonna sticky up this area here. Nice and easy, just a bunch of spam. This is just area control. Gets a kill on Despache. That didn't really see him, so that was good. Now they have the Vaccinator they can't push with, so let's see them not be able to push with the Vaccinator. Staying around in this area still, just shooting a bunch of bombs and reloading everything. I'm not sure. Yeah, he doesn't have full clip here either. Did you just have one in the clip? Let's see, we're about to capture, and there you go! Victory was had by Kappy, who started off strong and ended up not so strong. He died a lot, so yeah. See you guys in the next video.